This part right here, Ephraim on down is the 10 tribes.
Bring it up.
The 10 tribes from all the way to that time. And this is the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi.
So that's where we get 400 years of slavery from, pretty much.
What you mean?
So that was like 400 years that was going on?
Yeah, this right here, 300 something years, this right here.
300 something years?
Yeah, 400 years. Of slavery, you talking about in the Bible or?
I'm saying, like what do you believe, how long you been?
The Bible says it's 400 years. 400 years of slavery, they was in captivity.
In this country,
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's only in the country for 247 years.
Let's read scripture.
It's true.
Genesis.
So what about the time before that?
Read Genesis.
It's only been a country.
Read Genesis. I'm gonna read it now. Genesis.
So you think Columbus wasn't here before that?
No.
Read Genesis.
Columbus didn't discover America.
We know Columbus didn't discover America, brother. We know the Native Americans are already here.
Bring it up.
The Native Americans. These people right here.
The original inhabitants.
Yeah, these people right here.
The so-called Indians.
Right here. That's them right here.
Now,
the 10 tribes. You know how they got over here?
But I don't believe.
Do you know how they got over here?
I think it was already here. I think most people was already here.
So you don't think we was in Jerusalem? You don't think we Israelites? You don't think we the Israelites?
I think this is Israel.
This is Israel?
It has to be.
How?
I'm gonna tell you.
Prove it.
Okay.
Prove it in the Bible. You got it in your hand. Prove it.
Okay. I mean, it's common sense.
No, prove it. We just talking. I'm gonna just prove it.
Okay.
I'm gonna prove it that this is Babylon.
All right, but
get on Revelations 11.
This is how I'm gonna prove it.
Prove? No, I wanted the scriptures. 1 Peter 4 and 11.
I mean, it's common sense.
No, we don't deal with common sense. If we deal with our own mind, that's what destroyed us. We're gonna read the Bible.
That's right.
Watch.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 11.
Bring it up.
Any man speak.
He has a Bible, so y'all have to listen to what it says. He has a Bible. Now watch what the scripture says.
I'll let you go first.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 11.
Bring it up.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
So did the Bible say we have our own opinion? Say what we say. Did it say that? What did it say? It say if any man speak, do what?
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
So we have to use the scriptures.
Okay.
That's right.
You right.
So you're telling me that it was here.
Well,
but I'm asking you, how did it get here?
Okay, what you're telling me is people came here on boats and all that.
Yes, that's what the scripture says.
Bring it up.
Ships. At that time, we didn't even have ships.
What is it? It's Samuel? Yes, we did. We built six. King Solomon built six.
But listen, a ship has a motor on it. I was in the Navy. I'm a vet. I done been to Africa.
Don't get that yet. But I'm asking you how. Show me where. Show me. Okay, get second address. I'm gonna show you how the 10 tribes got over here.
Bring it
I'm gonna
up.
show you how these people right here got here. The 10 tribes. I'm gonna show you how they got here.
Have you been over there though?
Read.
I've been over
Second Ezra chapter 13 verse 40.
Bring it up.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
So when they was doing, I'm just gonna go into history. So when they was doing, they worshiping idols and everything, God said it was a sin, right? He said it was a sin. So he sent a king to put them in captivity, and his name was what? Read again.
Those are the 10 tribes which are carried away prisoners out of their own land.
So they was carried away prisoners out of their own land. By who?
In the time of Osei the king, whom Salmanessar. Whom Salmanessar.
Salmanessar was a king in ancient times. In the time of these people right here, God sent him to take them away in prisoners because they was worshiping idols. Read.
The king of Assyria led away captive.
So he was the king of who? Assyria. So the Bible's telling you he was the king of Assyria who led away the 10 tribes without explaining to him. Without explaining. You're missing everything that I'm giving to you right now. You're missing the history.
I've been over there, bro.
Read.
I'm a vet and I've been over
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away.
We don't need to be teaching you. I got other people here that want to learn.
Bring it up.
But I got other people that here want to learn. So if you already know, go get you a spot, get you some sign, get you some brothers, and go teach if you already know.
Bring it up.
Yes, you are. Get to agree. Amos, what is Amos? Yeah, get Amos 3 and 3. Yes, we are. We don't agree on the same.
right?
Amos 3 verse 3. Can two work together except they be agreed?
So say can two work together unless they be agreed. If they don't agree, they can't work together. We were brothers, but we don't have the same doctrine. So if you want to teach, I know, so you have to go somewhere else. I have other people that want to listen here, bro.
Bring it up.
All right,
Go
bro.
back to
Go back to
second Edgewood.
when they called us reading this.
I'm gonna keep teaching you about the 10 tribes and show you how they got over here. We're gonna get back to the commandments. Read.
Second Ezra 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners.
Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
That's right.
Out of their own land in time of Hosea king, whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves.
So they took the counsel amongst themselves. They took it, read that again. We can show you how they got over here. Read.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
So the 10 tribes, the king that was there, he let them go. He let them go free after a long time putting them in prison and captivity. Say, go ahead and go. Let's go free. So they had a counsel amongst themselves. Read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
So they would leave the multitude of the heathen, the ones that put them in prison. The 10 tribes. Read.
And go forth into a further country.
So where's the sign at?
Other side.
You not on this one?
It's all the same.
Oh, okay. Read. Read that again.
And go forth into a further country.
So they left from the east, right? Right? They left from the east into a further country, which is the west side, which is the west coast. Read. Which is over here, the Western Hemisphere.
Bring it up.
Which is America. It's going to be another name. Read.
That's right.
Somebody look that name up. Somebody look that name up. And give it to the brother right here. Arsareth. Yeah, look that name up so he can see it on there. Read.
I'm a vet. I done been over there and I got.
Whenever mankind dwelt.
So they took their own counsel to go far on the other side of the earth. Whenever what?
Whenever mankind dwelt.
So nobody was over here. He said people was already. I think was already over here.
Bring it up.
They came back and forth. And they was selling stuff because Solomon had all of that. He had ships going back and forth over here.
Bring it up.
They already knew about this place. The Israelites already knew about this place. But they didn't stay here. They came and picked up all kind of items and stuff and bring it back to Jerusalem. That's what they was doing. Read.
Whenever mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes.
So this place was already here. People was traveling back here, but nobody dwelt and stayed here.
Bring it up.
See what I mean? They came back and forth and get all kind of items and stuff that they needed in Jerusalem. But a man never dwelt here. Read.
Which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river.
So they came over here to keep the commandments like they never kept in the other land because they didn't keep it because they was doing other idols.
That's right.
They was worshiping other idols. Read.
For the Most High did show signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go.
So it was through that country. So read.
For the Most High did show signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over.
Till they were what?
Till they were passed over.
The Most High held still the flood until they were passed over. Hold on, soldier. Let me keep going up a little bit more. You can let them look at it and read with it. Read again.
For the Most High did show signs for them and held still the flood.
So he held still the flood, the water, the waves and stuff, so they could go cross, so they could cross that big sea. What the sea was? What the sea was? I was there. The Euphrates. No, the ocean. Read.
Till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So it was what's your name, brother? What's your name? Ogana. Oh, Ogana. Read. See what it said. Read it.
But through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So it took them a year and a half from on that side to get over here.
Bring it up.
Trey, so I know you paying attention. You listening to it? Yeah, it took them a year and a half to get over to this country. Read.
Bring it up.
And the same region is called Arsareth.
So this place over here where they went to, the region was called Arsareth.
That's right.
It was called Arsareth. Read.
Then dwelt they there unto the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come.
So they dwelt there to the latter time, till they went into captivity.
Bring it up.
Till they went into captivity until till the last days, to Christopher Columbus and all of them.
Bring it up.
Because they came over here, the Spaniards and everything came over here and put them in captivity. But they was over here years before they, the Europeans came
That's
and
right.
destroyed this place. So they was already over here. That was it? That was it? Okay. Get Deuteronomy 28. No, get Matthew, what's that, 21? When the Jerusalem was trying it down. Luke 21. Luke 21, right? Luke 21:20. Get Luke 21:20. Now, let me tell you about the southern kingdom. Because we was at Jerusalem. Because the brother didn't think he say this is Israel. As a matter of fact, give me Revelation 11:8. Show him that this is. Show him that this is not Israel. This is Babylon. When we get into Israel, Israel is not going to look like this.
Bring it up.
Read that Revelation 11:8.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 8.
Bring it up.
That their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So there's a place spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Because back in the day, you had a place called Egypt, right? That the Israelites was in captivity, right?
Bring it up.
In Egypt, right? And they had a place called Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Where they had homosexuals, right? So read that again.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Now it says somebody dead bodies, not literally laying down dead. They're walking dead.
Bring it up.
Moving. They're sleep. It said they're dead bodies, read. Because they don't know who they are.
Bring
What
it
we
up.
trying to teach the brother. So the proof, you're dead if you don't know who you are. We're
That's
black,
it.
we're African American, we're color, we're Afro American. All our names will change. You ask an Asian or European, what's their nationality? I'm German. They say I'm Dutch. You ask I'm Japanese. I'm Korean. But us here, we colors or we two continents. African American is two continents.
Bring it up.
Those were the two white men what he was talking about. We already know that the two white men took over this place. Leo Scippius Africanus, he named Africa, it was after him, and America Vespucci. America came from him, read.
Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Read that again.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
So this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt because the children of Israel are in captivity. We're still in captivity. We even though the chains off our necks,
Bring it up.
and then that just like you do a dog. How they train him? They put the leash on him first. They keep training him, walk him and train him until he knows what to do.
Bring it up.
Now he's under suggestion to do anything that I want him to do. Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
It's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt because there's all kind of homosexuality here.
Bring it up.
That's why this place is called Sodom and Egypt. This is the place of Babylon. Read.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Where also our Lord was crucified. Brother, they say this place here, well, was our Lord crucified here? Was Christ crucified here in America? So it's talking about something else, right? Because we're talking about prophecy, right? We're talking about this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, right? They said where our Lord was crucified. So how would our Lord be crucified here now? By them doing what? By changing his what? Exactly. By changing his image.
That's right.
And telling us that, hey, he's a white man according to the Bible.
Yeah.
That's how you crucify him again. You're destroying the people that Christ came for.
Yeah.
He came for the black Hispanics and Native American Indians, the children of Israel. All
We
right.
used to scream black power while Oram was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.